I'm Jonathan Spalter. I'm chair of Mobile Future. We're the National Mobile and Wireless Trade Association, which encompasses a large number of mobile innovators, entrepreneurs, companies, and even not-for-profit organizations working to ensure that our mobile future, the future of our mobile innovation economy, can be secure, and that those men and women who are doing the regulation and the legislation about our industry get it right. It truly is one of the most exciting moments in the evolution of our innovation economy, and that's really being driven by the mobile economy. Think about it. 4 million jobs, directly and indirectly, are supported by mobile innovation. About $30 billion last year was spent by mobile companies in American infrastructure. There was a calculation that for every dollar of investment in our mobile infrastructure, that creates about $7 to $10 in GDP. It's an extraordinary moment of investment and opportunity. We have to keep it that way. And if you think about it, we are the envy of the world in terms of the mobile innovation that we see around us. And let's start with our infrastructure alone. Because of this investment, we now in the United States have more LTE, 4G LTE users than any other country in the world. It's really, really exciting. To keep it this way, we also have to maintain and sustain and even increase this level of investment and innovation. And that's not going to be an easy task. We have to work in partnership with government at both the federal and the state level to get that work done. We can't slow down the innovation economy, and government has got to keep pace with us. Which is why, if we can get this done and get it done right, the work that you're doing at GigaOm's to focus the spotlight on the Internet of Things, the kinds of really productive, publicly beneficial applications that we're seeing all around us that are driven by mobile innovation in healthcare, in education, in civic engagement, in smart grids. These are all the promise of the future. We just are at the first innings of this exciting, real revolution of technology, and that's what we're focused on in Mobile Future, is to realize the promise of that opportunity. The mobile ecosystem really is at the very infancy of the work that we have in front of us. There's so many new promising innovations, technologies that we've yet to realize. We know that capacity is going to be growing, and also mobile use is going to be growing. It's estimated that just in the next 5 years, we're going to be seeing 24 times more data traffic over our networks. Think about this for a moment. Between 2007 and 2017, it's expected that mobile data traffic is going to increase 700%. I call it the 3 sevens. In order to make that happen, we're going to have to ensure that all of us who are committed to this innovation ecosystem, mobile and wireless technology, can be much more engaged and involved in sharing not only what's going on in technology, but also what kind of support and acceleration we need in partnership with those folks in government who are regulating this industry. We can't forget, even here in places like Silicon Valley and San Francisco, where there's so much innovation going on, government has and will play an extremely important role in ensuring that these new business models, these new innovations can succeed. And what we try to do at Mobile Future is to serve as a bridge of education, a bridge of research, a bridge of dialogue between those who are out there innovating and coming up with the next generation platforms in the Internet of Things across the spectrum of mobile and wireless innovation, and those who are in our state houses and in Congress and at the FCC and in the White House to ensure that kind of dialogue can be smart, can be substantive, and actually can be interactive. And if we get that right, then the kind of laws and the kind of regulations and the kind of frameworks that we hope those in government will develop that will guide the future of our sector will be right, will be progressive, and will be thinking about how to move as quickly as we are in the technology landscape. Mobile Future is about sustaining and securing the future of the mobile and wireless innovation ecosystem. We understand at the core of that promise is something called spectrum. Electromagnetic spectrum is the invisible infrastructure that will propel the next generation, the next years of mobile innovation. And we at Mobile Future are committed to making sure that both technology, civil society, but also government can understand that we have to get our spectrum policy right. We have to make sure that government is moving responsibly and quickly and meeting its deadlines and ensuring that we're liberating more spectrum to be put to commercial use, to make sure that the kind of innovations and publicly beneficial applications that are just beginning to be seen around the world and here in the United States can actually succeed. So we're committed to making sure that the dialogue and policies around spectrum are going to be thoughtfully done and correctly done, because our whole innovation ecosystem depends on it.